Today, I'm seeing a lot of Muslims go into the wrong path. They're trading Bitcoin without actually knowing the risks that are involved. They don't know why Bitcoin is haram, and that's what I'll be discussing today, because it's leading a lot of Muslims away from what Islam stands for and the morality and ethics that they have to actually stick with and not trade haram things like Bitcoin. Many of us, when we first get into Bitcoin, many of us don't even feel that good feeling. We feel something's not right, and that's why we ask everyone else, "Oh, Sheikh, is Bitcoin legal? Is it halal?" Then we need them to justify it to we need them to justify it in our brain. Therefore, we take the acts. You don't ask someone that, a bad deed, is it good or bad, if they never actually know it, because Bitcoin is not as known to people. It's a lot of people don't even know where it is, especially in the Muslim community, especially those people with voices in the Muslim community, because it's not beneficial to them, because it's haram and they don't really want to learn about it. It's technology, it's advanced technology, so then they don't go into it. However, I will be discussing why this is the shaitan doing all of this, leading us astray from actually following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "O believers, do not follow the footsteps of Satan. Whoever follows Satan's footsteps, then let them know that he is surely bids all to immorality and wickedness." Now, in this verse, it's basically telling us to be more resilient and vigilant of what's going on, be more aware of what's going on around us, and actually take into account and analyze points, so then we don't get astray to shaitan, because shaitan can be very persuasive. He can give us a lot of good excuses. I have been one of the people trading Bitcoin, and I realized after becoming Muslim, I realized, hold on, it's not right, and I'm seeing a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters go into it. So I just want to raise this voice, and we'll be discussing why it's bad. Let's dive into how shaitan uses Bitcoin to actually laugh at us. First thing, gambling. Bitcoin is gambling. What is gambling? So gambling is when you put small money, thinking you're gonna win big. Or I could win millions. And you don't really take account into the losses. So then when you gamble £10, you're like, okay, I can win 10 million. Okay, £10 nothing. Let me just do it again. Or let me just do it again. Or there's people winning a lot of, my friend just won 100,000. Oh nah, I'll put just another 10, another 10. And that's the shaitan telling you it's fine. Just put another 10. It's only £10. He excuses those actions. And that's what you see in Bitcoin. First, let's take a different example. So the meme coins in Bitcoin, you can see this in meme coins especially, and that's what a lot of people trade to get money, because it's very volatile. It goes up 500%, 600%, and people want to get those values of one trade. So that's the shaitan bringing us. However, let's not bring shaitan, let's not bring Islam into this. Let's just actually assess the situation. So people put a lot of money to gamble, a lot of money to gamble because of the perceived profits that they can get. However, they don't realize how Bitcoin actually works and how those prices go up, and then they lose all their monies. So the Quran says, "O believers, intoxicants, gambling, idols, and drawing lots for decisions are all evil of Satan's handiwork. So shun them so you may be successful." So here it's saying that the shaitan is influencing everyone to do these bad deeds, gambling, having a lot of idols, and if you just stay away from them, success will come. Now, I've seen many Muslims get into very risky trades, not have strategy, and even if they do, they lose their money, because people in the social media, what they do is they say, "Oh, yeah, invest in this coin, it's going up," goes up. The people that say it goes up, they sell theirs, and everyone else that followed loses their money, and this is wrong. This shouldn't happen. This isn't halal. This is haram. If you feel it, it's haram. It's haram. I don't care what anyone says. If you think it's halal, drop me a comment down in the comments and tell me why it's halal, because I don't see any halal things about Bitcoin. I only see haram, and that's why I'm making this video. Another reason why Bitcoin is haram is because it doesn't hold any value. Why would you invest in something that doesn't have any intrinsic value? It has extrinsic value, like, oh, you can get all this money, you know, oh, look at this future. Don't worry about what it's now. However, look at the future. That's the shaitan. Like, oh no, don't worry about it now. Look at the future that it holds. Oh yeah, don't worry about gambling your money. Look at the tens of millions that you can get. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now let's be logical about this. How does cryptocurrency go up? What is the value behind it? So security? No, because every broker or anything that you use, because of the regulations nowadays, you have to put your ID, you have to, sign up, the fees getting out your money, the fees that you have to transfer it here and there. It's all dodgy. It's all wrong. It's just you don't have security. That's just a total lie. That's a perceived value that people just put into crypto, or they want you to see the future instead of what it is now. It matters what it is now, because today is what you're trading. So, like the meme coins, that example is a very good example. Now let's look into what the value of crypto is and what it lacks. So the value of Bitcoin, it does have one value, which is the perception people give, the illusion that people give, the disillusion that people are on, that they share. The shaitan has them, and they're sharing that energy into you. You have to just push that away. Now, how does Bitcoin go up? For those people who do not know, Bitcoin goes up in terms of the value, in terms of what people perceive the value is. So if I perceive the value to be 60K, or people keep saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to be 1 million by the end of 2024. If people keep saying that, people will have the perceived value that it's higher than 60K, which is what it's at right now. So then people will trade it more and more and more. And people that are trading it more and more will get the value to be going up. They don't know what's behind it. There has to be something behind the intrinsic value. There's no intrinsic value. The winners are the people that tell you to go into it. The winners are the people that are creating the coins. The winners are the people that are, making the platforms for people to trade on. It's not actually the traders. The traders, sure, they can make money because you can make money anyway. You can make money in gambling. You can make money in poker. However, most people are losing money because it's a scam. It's a scam. You, it's perceived value. There's no value behind it. There's nothing. It's not regulated, so it can just, it can be banned in the UK or banned in the US. And now what are you gonna do? It's your crypto stock. It's not good in our daily lives. The Quran says, do not consume one another's wealth unjustly, nor deliberately bribe authorities in order to devour a portion of others. Property, knowing that it is a sin. So if you know it's a sin, if you know it's bad, if you know Bitcoin's bad, why are you sharing it just to get money unjustly? It doesn't make sense. Allah, in the Quran, it says not to do this. We've got to show them the right path. And there's an alternative to this. So instead of trading Bitcoin, what you can trade is Forex market. So the Forex market is highly regulated. It's got a lot of intrinsic value, and it's less volatile, and it's not gonna drop to zero within a year. That's my predictions for Bitcoin. However, Forex is foreign exchange. It's where you exchange certain pairs. You trade on certain pairs to go down or up, the currency pairs. So let's say USD is gonna go down, and British pounds is gonna stay up. On the pound sterling and USD, I would trade those. So let's say Bitcoin goes down. Who's getting affected? Not the majority, because majority of the businesses aren't run by Bitcoin. They're run by currencies. If USD drops now, a lot of businesses are going to be suffering, and the whole world is going to be suffering. If Bitcoin goes down, only some people are suffering, and the people that made their monies off it, they're enjoying life. They're enjoying life. It's also $1 billion industry, Bitcoin, so it can fluctuate with just millions put in or hundreds of thousands put in. So a lot of people can manipulate the market. With Forex, it's $1 trillion industry, meaning if a billionaire decides to come in, sure, he can change the market a bit, he can make it go up and down a tiny bit. However, there's not a lot of market manipulation in Forex. There is still not as much in cryptocurrency, and that's why it's better. There's also higher liquidity, it's easier to get your money out, you can trade more consistently because less volatility and it's just consistent, so you can go into the trends and get your money out even a bit later. It doesn't fully go down instantly, so you can still get your money's worth. And as Muslims, it's our duty to tell our brothers and sisters about this, and to see if we see them trading Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency, to tell them, I think it's haram. You shouldn't do that. Now, you have to show them why it's bad, because as truth seekers, which Islam teaches us to be, we gotta tell them, okay, this is bad, this is why. What is good? Tell me what is good. Does it have intrinsic value? Does it actually, rely on markets? Does it rely on businesses? Does it all these sorts of things? Now, the Quran also gives us another wisdom, which I'll be saying. O believers, do not devour one another's wealth illegally, but rather trade by mutual consent, and do not kill each other or yourselves. Surely Allah is ever merciful to you. Subhanallah. This reminds us of our action and to actually do everything beneficial to us and others. We can't be trading Bitcoin while telling others not to. That's not right. We're not being righteous. We gotta be good to ourselves, take care of ourselves, and take care of others, because you wanna spread the love. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. May Allah guide you all to Jannah and live a peaceful life. May Allah bless you all and have a good day. Goodbye.